So you agree that the overall experience is gonna blow Apex out of the water?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it that it's not realistic for you to raise that money within the time needed?
It is, but
Oh, you guys are trying to go to
not to go to both.
No, why not just skip Apex and go to the fucking Peruvian tournament? It's like what, $1,000 more? How many hours of work is that for you? Like 20? 30?
I wish, dude.
20?
He's a bartender.
No, I'm not a
talking about his
bartender
weekend.
anymore, bro.
Oh,
I'm not a
you're
bartender anymore. No.
Aren't you a chef?
That sucks.
Yeah, I cook now. I get paid Dick Nash. I get paid like fucking $1,000 every 2 weeks, buddy.
I thought you said you had something lined up for a good fucking bar to
Well,
work at.
I've been playing fucking Bash, not really caring about jobs.
Oh, dude. I need to ban you from my Discord for a week.
That's funny.
I would never do that. I really want him to get a bartending job, though. He's gonna be happier. He's gonna make more money.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to get epad to go to Peru?
Yes, I need epad to go to Peru. That's not
I
just.
know you want me to.
I need
I know.
him to go.
It's really good for me to go there because of the language, right?
It's not only. I mean, yeah, not only that, but
He needs you as his
I'm gonna be drinking then, so we can drink pisco sours and oh, dude, it would just be such a blast. I mean, you're like easily one of my favorite people to travel with and like see at tournaments, so obviously I want you there. Aside from the language thing, but the language thing like makes it completely.
Yeah, it makes it a lot better.
It makes it from like a 8 out of 10 trip to like a 10 out of 10 trip. Like,
oh no!
Forget for the rest of my life.
Just kill yourself. Come on.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe I just convince people to help fund you. So and tell people like, yo, he can help translate. It's gonna make the trip way better for everyone. Let's fund him.
Yeah, if you want to do a funding thing, I can run streams and shit. Like I'm down to work for it. Even if I get like $500, you know, like something to help.
I can do that. I can.
Yeah, no, I can do it too. But I want the 500 for Apex, and then more money for Peru. So I gotta save it. I gotta save like.
Need to go to Apex. I
gotta save like $2,000 because Apex I can place very well. Peru I'm not gonna be placing well.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean it depends who goes to Apex, but fair enough.
I mean, it should be
dude, bro. Instead of Apex, you should have curb stomped.
That's next year.
No, that's November. That's November 4th.
Oh no, Apex is the cheapest, bro. From New Jersey.
Have you even looked at St. Louis flights?
Yeah, it's more expensive. It's further, bro.
Oh, you did? You did? Okay.
You shouldn't.
Honestly, I can probably do Apex and curb stomped.
You should do curb stomped over Apex if you care about doing well enough.
No. I'll for sure do Apex. It's the cheapest flight.
Okay.
Yo, JP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you download the ROM I sent you?
Yeah, I downloaded it. I'm playing with it right now.
What is it?
Oh yeah. It's JPX's stage.
What? What stage?
It's just Ray's stage with a custom background.
Is it JP's
What's the background? I have to know. I have to see this.
He's curious.
What'd you say?
I have to see
Dogs is curious.
I have a picture, but I'll only show if JPX wants me to.
Yeah, why not? Go show dogs.
Alright, I'll show dogs. People are gonna want us to add this stage to remix.
Right, you thinking about going to that Peruvian tournament?
No.
Me?
Who said me? I said Frey. Frey laughed and said no, I'm guessing?
No, Frey said me.
That fucking evil ass laugh.
Dude.
What's this lag?
That is not what I expected to be. Fucking, that's so fucking good, dude. For me, JPX, and Frey's eyes only. That's too fucking good.
And I had to pick it green. I had to.
Yeah, of course you had to pick green.
Because it looks too good. Frey stage with green is just too fucking good. It's like a fucking it's like a fucking nightclub bar.
It's like whenever animated like shows and shit depict like being in cyberspace.
Yeah, it kind of gives you the
green frame
universal
stage to
vibe.
Oh baby.
Gives that
cyber phrase stage.
This
Yeah, because
D1
we don't have
guy's
enough
pretty
versions
good.
of it already.
Yeah, he's not
Phrase
bad.
hacker stage. Is this Slink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Slink the Pika?
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, he's not bad. You guys were
He's not
talking
playing
trash
bad.
about him.
Yeah, he's not playing bad.
Is this
I
epad
mean,
Falcon?
Yeah.
I tried it on
Given that
like-
work.
Frey.
Oh, nice DI! He almost caught out of that.
Oh,
Holy
sick.
shit.
I was gonna say, Frey. I tried it on emulator, and yeah, that thing crashed so many times.
Oh, I thought it was good for guys like this. Get him in the Discord.
When did it
He's welcome here.
crash?
Get him in. He's
when
welcome.
when I booted up, and when I booted up on emulator, it just
I'm gonna talk some shit to him.
it goes fast in the beginning when you're on like the menu screen, but then once you go to like the character selection screen, it slows down and it crashes.
The fuck? That doesn't sound right.
That's
Works
what
fine for me on emulator,
He stole my angle.
it happened to me on emulator.
but it works on console.
Yeah, it works perfectly on console.
Something's wrong with your emulator.
I don't know, what could it be?
I'm not sure.
Could it be that I'm on Glide 2.0?
I have no idea, honestly.
Oh, weird.
The remix like works and stuff.
Yeah, Remix works perfectly.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not really a big deal. I'd rather play on console anyway.
Where is Slink?
Yeah, I can send you a version where it's in remix too, but it seemed like a bad time because I think we're working on an update right now
Yeah,
To- to
Ooh.
fix like the Samus glitch.
no,
Oh,
take it.
cool. What are the glitches you guys are dealing with? Other than the Samus glitch, obviously.
A couple like random crashes that are really rare that we.
Oh, I
figured
had
out.
one. I had one for you guys. Shit.
Oh, what was it?
It wasn't a crash, but it was like. Oh, I forgot already, man.
Oh, thanks.
Dude, how the fuck did that bug with the charge shot get through?
I don't know. Nobody noticed it in testing.
Who's charge shot? Samu?
Samus, Dark
Yeah.
Samus, and Mewtwo. If you have a full charge shot, you like start like using it and you jab somebody, then it makes it not go away.
Oh yeah, let's go, Slink.
It's not just when it's full charge. If you get hit
Yeah,
while
I
charging, you
know
don't lose
that.
it.
Yeah, but then did the Sheik single needle like landing thing get fixed, where she can't interrupt her land?
Sure, I told them how to fix it, but I don't know if it was implemented yet.
Hmm.
I could do it myself. I'm just lazy.
Man, this coastal ranking thing is more a point of contention than I thought it'd be. I thought this would honestly be a no-brainer, but I guess it's hard to think about.
Honestly, dogs, I would like to go to that Peruvian tournament, but I'm trying to save up to go to Asia next year.
Well, the thing about the Peruvian tournament is, like, sure, the flight's expensive, but once you get there, it's cheap as fuck. But when you go to Japan, the flight's expensive, and then it's
Okay, I was gonna look for
incredibly
okay.
expensive
Let's
when
do a
you're there.
full analysis of the flight. Okay, I'm gonna do it for you right now.
Japan isn't that expensive.
What are you talking about? How
Okay,
is
okay.
Japan not that expensive? What?
Okay, dogs, give
I'm
me
saying,
tournament
like,
dates. I have a
their
notepad,
food
give me
isn't
tournament
like
dates.
that expensive.
I guess if you're not in Tokyo the whole time, I don't know.
Yeah,
Bro,
like
the
it's,
thing is,
you
if
can
we're
get a
going-
lot of
if we're
cheap
going
food
to
in
Japan, if we're going to Peru, we're fucking
Yeah.
balling out. There's no way around it. We're not going there and being cheap.
I'm saying, like, you can get-
In
you can
Peru,
get a
can
good
roll the
meal.
fuck out for cheap.
Yeah, I know, but we're, like no one's gonna be cheap in Peru. There's no way.
I would.
No, not me.
Price
Fuck
always
no.
cheap.
I'll be going to
always
those
true,
fucking Peruvian bars and eating their crazy food and drinking their drinks and shit.
If I was in
That's
Japan,
so
I would
annoying.
probably spend my entire time there on a Netplay setup. If I wasn't.
No, bro, why are you like this?
Fuck that. I just would have played console. Fuck
Just
that.
because you probably be getting dicked on. You'd be
Yeah.
like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'd get dicked on net play.
What's
But honestly, the net play
the
would be good
Ragi?
there, right?
Oh,
Everyone
it'd
would
be
be 1 or
really
2
good.
frames. You
All
could
one
play
frame,
everyone.
bro.
You'd play like
you could play
everyone at
everyone
like
everywhere.
2 frames
Yeah.
max.
Net play might be the play after tournament. If everyone's too far away, but people would house you, bro. But then you can't talk to them. It sucks.
Maybe I could get John to house me.
Oh yeah. Or
I
I mean,
can-
Take spoke English.
Yeah, true.
Wario.
He spoke English too.
Sanjo. If Sanjo's there, he speaks in
Who
English.
am I gonna whoop this kid with?
Rossi.
Yeah, Rossi.
Yeah, those guys are American though, aren't they?
Yeah, but they live in Japan.
Rossi's
believe-
Brazilian.
I believe.
Oh.
I believe.
That's still
Kyo
American.
can
That's
speak a
South
little
American.
bit.
Oh, I
Sure.
thought you were. I thought you were playing.
I love the technicality.
Dogs, you
Still
never
American.
answered my question about the secondaries thing.
Oh, true. I think Box kind of mentioned on it. But
Wow,
yeah,
what the hell?
I mean, it wasn't
where
really
were you
much of
going?
that big of an issue
Yeah,
for
fucked
the
right now.
console rankings because a lot of people were just going their main in console tourneys.
Right.
But, we mainly just used our discretion, right? So like when we're considering Hammerheart stuff, like we didn't give him. Like,
Oh
a big
yeah,
pass for him
baby.
going we didn't give him a big pass when he went Samus, but we also I don't know, we didn't. Actually, no, we treated it the same when it came to Hammerheart.
You gotta treat it the same.
I don't know. I feel like it's unfair to give people a pass for losing with secondaries
you
because
can.
you would always
Symmetry.
yeah you would always count it if they win with their like we played all those sets in the weekly pools and I was like always going different secondaries and it'd be kind of fucked up if my wins were all like counted but the losses were like, oh well, he went
Yeah,
fucking
exactly. That's so whack. You
some,
can't
you
give
know.
anyone a pass, bro.
Yeah. But
think
I
that's
like
bullshit.
so what I said was I kind of feel like that same argument almost applies to playing on frame delay if you were gonna do like a unified ranking. If you're like an East player entering a West tournament on high frames, then like you're agreeing to play on
Yeah,
high
you
frames
can't
and,
make that.
and your losses are like still your responsibility.
But
your wins
that
count
may
too.
There's no
be
but.
true. No,
There's no
just
but.
fuck you. Let me fucking talk.
Fuck you,
I hate
dog.
when
I know what you're gonna
fucking
say,
do
you
this shit.
motherfucker.
No, you don't, because you don't even understand, because you're not in the fucking rankings.
Okay,
You
say
don't
it.
damn.
fucking understand.
Say it. But there's no but.
We're not even agreeing if it's a unified ranking or not. That's why you like getting all fucking hotty-toddy about this shit is bullshit, because we haven't even decided if that's how we're gonna go about it. It's nothing to do with that. That's why it's annoying that you're like, there's no buts when you don't even know what the fucking metrics that we're talking about are.
No, I don't know the metrics, and I don't care about the metrics. I'm saying you can't.
So why are you having any input?
That's just because
Wow.
you're arguing about something that you're trying to justify, and I can tell.
Oh my god, dude.
No, we're not.
You're so cancer.
It sounded like it. I didn't even know what you guys were talking about, but you're trying
Exactly.
to.
That's why you should shut the fuck up. Because
you're trying to say that secondaries.
Talking about
Bro,
right
you
now.
were already explaining that you.
No,
Oh,
I
you
didn't.
gave.
I haven't even explained what I was about to say, dude.
You already said, oh, but we gave Hammerheart a pass because he played Samus. You were already saying that, so I
No,
already know.
I literally corrected
said
myself
we
and said
didn't.
I literally said we didn't, bro.
We just looked at wins and losses.
Good.
Like,
Oh,
like-
look at the cat. Look at JP's cat. That's a cute cat.
That's
I
my
think the
cat.
only times
Oh,
like
that's right.
maybe a loss was like that we were like, I don't know, is like if it was literally placement pools with like secondaries, then like it wouldn't be weighed like nearly as much. But everything
Yeah,
else was
okay.
like fair game.
So as I was saying, I think the reason why, like, I think a big pro of separating the coastal results would be to like keep in the sanctity of the competition, because
I
sure,
need to
it's
get
someone's
higher.
fault if they compete on 5 frames on a West Coast bracket if they're an East Coaster, but I've like just people like just public perception, they're not gonna care about that as much, and thus they're not gonna care about the unified rankings as much, because you're adding all these like tournaments where there's super lopsided frame delay between both parties, and also lag spikes. Lag spikes also kind of fuck up the sanctity of the validity of the results that you have.
Griffin.
I don't like that at all.
Lag spikes aren't really something that intrinsically comes with playing on high delay, though. They're like,
That's true, but with the routing, with longer routing or whatever, like more distance between two people, there's a bit of a higher chance of more lag spikes, correct?
I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true at all.
Is that a trend? Is it correlative at least?
I don't think
Why
so.
can't I tech out of
You
that?
don't
I'm so
think so?
bad.
No,
you
I don't.
You have to
I don't
up the
think.
after teching because your shield was popping up.
I don't think higher
No,
ping is
that's
conducive
the-
to lag
that's the
spikes
fucking-
at all. I think as long as the connection is smooth, it doesn't make a difference. What
Can
you're
No,
you
he's-
can you post that
so
and
please.
can you like reply
who
to my
joined?
comment
Who joined?
and say that then so people know that that's false then?
Me,
Goons
I
in here.
joined for Griffin and Frey.
Who's
Hello,
that?
Frey.
Supa?
No, Griffin, come back. No.
Look at this cancer Picadillo.
New cat.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a
costume.
huge Griffin fan. Huge.
Oh, there he is. But
Is
yeah,
it
The
Griffin?
most cancer.
so
No,
okay.
Griffin.
So if the lag spikes is an issue,
he's
but
going
with the
on.
lopsided frame delay, that is something that like that. Sure, that's your own like issue. Like you can do that, whatever.
It's in Dog's
But the
server, Doghouse.
But yeah, like you have a lot less of these tourney sets with
What?
like somebody on 5 frame, the other person on 1 frame. When it comes to like the
Oh,
weekly
the
pools,
string?
when it
Yeah,
comes
sure.
to like more consistent tournament series between respective coastal brackets,
Yeah.
I think it kind of cleans up itself when you have it 2 distinct brackets. You know,
It's weird because like I mean I was in the west pools and Jaime was in the east pools, but we always just played each other on 3-frame P2P no matter where it was. If it was pools or tournament or whatever, we always
about
did
this guy's
3-frame
connection,
P2P.
Andy?
But then like I guess there's cases like Suba beat Jaime in an East tournament by making Jaime go to Chicago and play 5 frames or something.
It's so grimy, dude.
And
it's
like
not
that's
grimy if
I
it's like
guess
shitty for him. I don't know. It's an East Coast bracket.
Nah,
that's
but you
fair.
got a P2P Jaime. Come on.
No, dude. The
It's
rules
but
in
it's
those tournament
East
things
Coast
say the
bracket,
default
yeah.
server is Chicago. If the rules say the
Yeah,
default server
I
is
know
Chicago,
that,
you play by
but
the rules. That's how it is.
But
That's
anyway,
so funny, bro.
that matters
the one
less if
I don't
that.
even
I
do.
guess that matters less if that only like counts towards Jaime's ranking in the East and not in the West or like unified or whatever.
Exactly. I think it's a more accurate reflection of how these specific groups of players compare amongst themselves for both parties. Because there's obviously a good amount of crossover, but there's not that much crossover compared to like people just staying within their coastal brackets.
Crossover
Nah,
than
get
fucking
lagged.
in Europe in the console scene. You guys still did that for some reason.
Dude, I argued against that
But then
constantly. I thought that was
only
fucking
ranked
stupid.
jam, right?
I thought that was really, really stupid. I did not like that at all. I like constantly fought to change that.
Okay.
That was all like that was almost entirely Poke Hero that really wanted to do that, and he just kind of got his way.
Why was it Europe but not like Peru or something?
Dude,
Or no,
don't. I don't know. I think did we vote on this? How did
Wait,
I
that-
guess
what?
no. Wait, Inkafest did count. didn't it?
Inkafest was
So I-
included, yeah. It was really
Oh.
arbitrary. It was basically
I thought
like
it was
this
dumb
had
as
enough
well.
North American players, so we can compare their skill like a little more accurately. I guess was the idea.
Yeah, that was the idea, but I still disagree with that. But
Yeah,
you
like
know, you have to-
because
you-
Jam went to
democracy.
LTC, we shouldn't have counted LTC. Everyone agrees.
Oh.
Everyone is saying this.
How well did Jam do at LTC?
Very well.
He did really
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yo, okay, but so like maybe the weirdest example I can think of, and I mentioned this earlier, is like me and SKG both played each other in West and East pools constantly.
Yeah.
Like,
But
what-
it might
what-
be very different.
It's just yeah, it might be different, even though it was the same P2P and like the same matchup. We might have a different like head-to-head in one compared to the other, and that's kind of weird.
Well, that's
to
just
think
like the
about.
reality of what happens. Like some days you're on, some
Yeah.
days you're off, and having that be reflective of the East Coast, West Coast doesn't really matter because people that look at the thing will recognize that to be the case. You know,
Maybe.
people,
What?
people-
I think a unified ranking is more exciting. That's like my biggest thing that's stopping me from being like, yeah, it should just be split.
why is it more exciting?
I don't know, just having everyone in the same ranking pool feels
Might add more hype. Might add more
more-
hype.
Yeah, more interesting. I don't know.
You think it's kind of lame if like a bunch of the same players are listed on both
What's that?
rankings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
guys even
it's
ranking
great.
right now?
2020 online rankings.
2020.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. I see. That's cool, man. Good luck, guys. That's a tough job.
Yep.
Someone's
you
gotta
understand
do
my
it.
point now
something.
when I was saying
Fucking
but
fools.
because you were judging it based off unified rankings, but we still need to decide if we're gonna split them or not. If they're gonna
Oh
be
no,
postal
I
or
misheard, and I
unified.
thought you were trying to justify it, like the
Oh, I
secondary.
vote
shit.
unified.
because you didn't let me finish talking.
No. I heard what you said, and I thought you said the opposite.
I didn't. All I said was but, and then you got fucking.
No,
butthurt
you
about
brought up
me saying
SKG with
but.
Samus, and I was already like sus right away. It just
Wait,
red flags.
No, that was before I
Hammerheart.
mentioned close to the brackets.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I was thinking. I was like, I don't know, man.
I
Yo,
vote
who's playing?
unified.
Or who's
You,
playing?
you like unified?
I do.
Yeah,
You
all
feel like
together.
you've heard all the arguments, the pros and cons, and you've decided unified?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna vote very soon, I think, within like
You've
a
got to
day or
have
two.
weight on the wins. Like if you
No,
guys know
no,
how good a
it's-
character
no,
is or a guy
no,
is.
no. That's dude.
It's
that
a-
gets
that-
fucky real fast.
That's
if you
a
do that.
no. It's a choice. If you choose to go secondaries, you have to own up to
No,
it.
no,
You
no,
know.
no, no. Just the weight on the players. Like if West Coast and East Coast never play, you got to use the weights of the wins, not the character selection. Like let's say if fucking Dogs beats or if Jaime beats Dogs on East, that's a pretty heavy win, right? Like it's or if like Dogs goes and wins against fucking a bunch of West Coast scrubs,
I think
those aren't weighted as much in a way, you know?
I think personally,
Those are
like
just two examples.
let's say if like, you know, like Dogs did beat Jaime in East, and it was a situation like mine, I would still count it the same, even if Jaime was on 4 to 5 frames. Does it matter?
I can
Yeah,
watch my Fox.
but
Andy.
it's like
Bro,
when you sign
give
up
me a
for
leg
those
stat, bro.
tournaments,
This is fucking shit.
you have to accept the rules. Like that's when like
Yeah,
as
it
much
says
as I
me.
want, as much
don't
as I'd
know.
want to complain, if I sign up for West, I'm gonna have to
Should
accept,
we? No, we can't kick.
you know,
leg.
losing in
but
4 frames.
Hey, I was
The
fine
thing is,
on
Tupa, is that we have like a
Ohio.
mechanism for like accounting for those results, which is making the rankings split.
Exactly.
Because then
That-
like
that- that- what- Sorry.
if you have like bad losses on the opposite region because of your delay, it doesn't affect your placement on the rankings for your own region where you played on a more comfortable delay.
Exactly.
So like Jaime, for example, Jaime's loss against you would be counted for East Jaime on the East rankings, but for West Jaime it wouldn't matter.
I still
which
like
could-
unified. I have some losses. Like I lost to Guapo and Zuber and West, and I'd be fine with unified. You know, being that way.
Right. That would. Yeah. Okay. So you're saying that you don't. If it was unified rankings, you'd hold that L for like your West Coast losses.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. That
definitely.
makes sense.
I've probably lost to some weird people on West, like Paramo maybe once. I don't remember.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't remember.
That's a
But-
weird fucking loss.
I mean, man, 6 frames, anything can happen, you know.
That's why my I had a
Yes.
slight bias towards Sheeman because like I beat him with my 4-frame Fox online in a tournament.
He's just not even close to the same person.
Yeah,
on that player
Sheeman
as
said he
console.
is really bad online compared to console when I talked to him.
Believe it.
Yeah, I mean it's just true based off results.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, yeah, I think they're both very valid. Obviously, I'm like in favor of Coastal. But yeah, I we'll see. Well, I'm just gonna go with the majority vote. I think that makes the most sense, right? We have 7 people, so somebody will be a tiebreaker if it's 2-3.
I didn't really mention this yet, but I think unified rankings is especially beneficial for people who do genuinely live like centrally, like someone like MTW, who are
Mhm.
like able to compete in both regions equally and fairly. Then it's like especially good for those people if the rankings are unified.
But it also is kind of like an arbitrary like edge that those players have over the people that aren't able to compete against like everyone fairly in like in a like balanced way and like a.
suppose.
So I think that's a double-edged sword. Actually, I think you can make an argument for either way with that.
I mean, region either way is going to have some advantage. Like, if you're closer to Chicago, you're just going to get better frames or whatever.
That's true. That's true.
So, like, it's something you can, like, sort of think to take into account, but, like, obviously you can't control how close someone lives and whatever. It's
Yeah.
just part of the draw.
The RNG.
The part of the I
Living
think I
situation,
think the biggest thing
RNG.
for me is what I've already said, which is that I want the rankings to be like as like accurate as a reflection and have like the most legitimacy as possible, and I think splitting it into coast preserves that better than having a unified ranking.
If the vote comes down to, you know, not unified, it's not like I'm gonna like, you know, have a, you know, I'm not gonna have a
pull a
tab.
K-roll?
No,
Oh,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
freak
walk
out
out.
or any. Yeah,
I'm gonna walk.
it'll just be kind of like, all right, I guess that's the way we're going. But I like Frey's argument about unified more. To
I
be
don't think
honest.
I'd be that interested in ranking West people compared to like if it was all in one thing.
Why not?
Musselman,
I mean,
rank 1.
why is that? Because you don't give a fuck about West people?
Maybe. I just would be less interested in presiding over that. I would feel like there should be more West people involved in doing something like that.
Yeah.
Because
I can see
really, we
that.
just have Jaime, I guess.
Frey did
in the region.
unrelated. Did Griffin like welcome you when you came home?
I posted a picture.
I did like that picture. Very, very good.
That was when I got home. I went and sat down on my bed, and then he came over and fucking sat on my shoulder. So, I guess he was happy to see me.
Of
I'm
course he's
happy to see
you.
happy to see
That's
Griffers
not
again.
a given. He is a cat.
How do you do that double angle on the ground?
I don't know.
I'll be back later. I came for Griffin Cam.
Double
We're
angle
all
on the ground.
pussies.
Be back later.
How do you do the double angle on the ground?
Like
I'm not
the
sure.
Pikachu
S-Link is
zip
doing
forward
it.
twice.
Yeah.
I think you have
Easy,
to.
man.
You go
Forward,
down
forward.
on the first one and then forward on the second one.
Like very slightly down?
No, you can go straight down with Pikachu and you'll go forward when you're on the floor.
Oh.
Look at that
okay.
shit, buddy.
That's how you do that.
More you know.
Fuck.
I love learning.
I'm gonna abuse that.
It's like not even good, dude.
No, but it's a great mix-up.
No, it's awful. Fuck you.
It's good for
Why?
it's good for crossing the entire stage if you do like a straight forward into like slightly up angled or whatever.
If it's
Yeah,
like
you
last
can go
rock,
like you
and
can
it's
go
the first time
ledge
you bring
cancel
it
to
out,
ledge cancel.
you're
dude.
out of there.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Ooh, that shit's gonna get broken.
What?
People are gonna get good at it if
It
we
doesn't have that much
improve.
utility, bro.
Well, if you're at that spot,
Very specific
Yeah.
like, situation. where
Give me
you
a
need to
strong
do that.
hit, please.
you'd be surprised how many times you land
I'm-
on that bottom
I mean,
stage.
there's also the risk, especially if you're trying to go for the ledge cancel, of just killing yourself.
Yeah, you get fiends like Caleb.
No, it's actually like I think it's not possible to like kill yourself if
Oh,
you're
really?
doing ledge cancel. I think you'll either get it or like come up short.
Interesting.
Damn,
Assuming you're
Link
like
is
starting from
working
a
on-
teeter position.
Right. If you're not starting from that, then it
You
could
guys
be
got a
easy
good
for yourself.
connection. What the fuck?
I'm doing so many fucking 64 products right now. It's crazy. I'm doing this rankings, all my coaching
Utter 'em!
shit,
Aw.
and then I'm trying to change the combo contest too.
That sucks.
You're
What
trying to
a-
change the
you
combo